and something happens and you have to abruptly stop what you're doing, sometimes, depending on how long you have to stop for, it can slow down the momentum. How y'all doing out there again? Freddie Cosley checking in. Hope everything going well with everybody as always. Everybody on up and up this morning. That's when I'm shooting it. But anyway, man, today I just had on my this morning I had on my mind. I just wanted to talk about momentum. Came just working yesterday. I thought, I was thinking, what can I put up? Trying to upload more frequently. But today I just had on my mind talk about, momentum. I guess I get a example of momentum. Years back, been some years now, but I used to drive. I went to trucking school, so one thing, when you kind of don't always want to come to a complete stop because it takes so long. You got to get when or lose momentum. You kind of when you drive, you kind of want to be looking. You gotta look way ahead. So and keep rolling versus like I say, having to stop completely. Because it takes so long to build up momentum or get the rolling again. Almost you can think of it also as a how trains are. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Trying to. It takes so long to build it up, but also it takes so long to stop too. Once you know you build up that in that whatever speed you need to get to. It takes longer to get there versus like a regular car. It don't take it too much longer, and depending on what type of car it is, it don't take but a few seconds. You get a like a Corvette, to get to 60 or even though I guess 50, it don't take that long, but a few seconds. But with a big truck, it takes a whole lot of time to get to 60. Because it's pulling so much weight, plus it's heavy itself. So, but anyway, there's some examples of momentum. You know, you just don't want to lose that. In that realm. Hope that's a good example. And also, just in life, whatever you're trying to push towards or trying to do in life, it's gonna take. If you're in that zone, as they say, and something happens and you have to abruptly stop what you're doing, sometimes, depending on how long you have to stop for, it can slow down the momentum. Certain things, you can be doing something, but something abruptly happens, or with whatever, a personal thing or whatever comes up, just like say like in school or bad weather or something like that, bad weather hit, it can stop things, or some come up in your life or with family or friends, or some can stop you from work, that's why we have sick leave and other things like that, days you can take off, for most jobs do, for if something happen, because emergencies do come up where you have to go out, stop what you're doing, to go take care of that, you know. That just like say for emergencies, but also sometimes, you know, things can come up being in your control. There are things like or that are not in your control that you have to stop whatever you're doing or whatever work you're doing, or if you're an entrepreneur, things like that, which I'm trying to be, certain things do come up where even though certain stuff we can't, you know, put out there, what the word I'm looking for, you don't anticipate on happening and it happens and that slows down your train of thought or what you're doing, in that case. But then there's other cases, like I say, you have to sometime make a decision whether what you're gonna do, versus, you know, you have, like I said, you had the opportunity to figure out what you're gonna do, to slow down, stop what you're doing, to go handle some things, and which is sometimes that's a hard balance. Sometimes when you have to make decisions and things like that, I know for me, when it comes down, family, other than, because it's family, but then it's God, but above that. So sometimes that can always be something you always working towards, and you hope that you make the right decision on certain things. You know, just like in life, you hoping that you whatever you doing, you ain't wasting your time. I know I don't want to ever be wasting my time on anything. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be wasting your time on anything. But like I said, always things that you are in control sometimes of, with your time, sometimes that will always be, I think, gonna always be something you're gonna always have to make decisions on, but the key is, like I said before, you have to try to keep God first in everything you're doing, because, He ultimately holds your future, as the song say, old gospel hymn, but, but whatever it is, sometimes certain things can slow down your momentum, whether it's an emergency or you decide to take off or do something like that. Sometimes it's hard to get back up that momentum when you stop. So the biggest key, let's just like in a truck, hopefully you don't have to stop. You can keep rolling, versus, like I said, abruptly just stopping. Because like I say, sometimes it can take a long time to get to moving again. You know, me personally, I got a lot of things in my head. Especially with this, probably my first thing in my head. Shooting video and learning more what I can learn. As far as filming, and like I said, I said before, I kind of want to get into that realm of doing skits and stuff, making things come to life. Because you can talk all day, you know, but you know, but if people can see something different, sometimes an example or something that you can see can make you think about things a whole lot different versus somebody that's standing up and is talking. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody, you grew up around the church, boy. Versus, like I say, if the service is moving, music going, it's steady moving, ain't then quiet, it's a difference. You can get more, you're more awake, put it that way. Versus, like I say, sometimes the preacher may be a little long when you get tired, you're there trying to stay woke. but but anyway, man, like I say, the feeling, like I said, it's a difference. It's a shift, versus, like I say, when you actually a person, or you can get somebody more involved in what you're doing, it kind of makes things a lot more different, versus, like I say, I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm making some kind of sense, but if that person you trying to reach, if they are involved in what you're doing or fixated on it, whatever you're doing, it's different versus, like I say, they're standing and they're talking to people, like I say, they can fall asleep on you, like some be in church, some they long winded, ain't nothing, nobody saying nothing, no movement going on, it's a difference. I want to get to the point where, like I say, people can be into it, seeing what's next, because I'm that way. To be honest, I'm that way. Interested in seeing movement and actions and things like that. You keep the mind more attached to it versus, like I say, just talking, and people just got to listen. Just like in school, you ain't nothing really going on. You just hearing somebody talk, one person talk the whole time, you're like, about, about to fall asleep, Your attention span will go down. So that's kind of why I want to get to skits. I can talk and do a lot, but to make it come to life, with skits and so that can keep people attention span longer, and like I said, I'm in that process, you know what I'm saying? I kind of don't want, even if I'm tired or something, or I say I don't have nothing thought in my head, I want to at least do something, maybe I can, you know, if not anything, keep learning my camera, if I, cause that's what I want to do, that's why I said I get up and make a video, I may can't keep people attention span for a long time, just talking, but I know that. So that's why I want to do other things, to make what I'm saying come to life, more so, and I try to, this is me just getting up with this, it keeping me rolling versus like I said, just stop because I ain't got all the parts together for as me doing skits yet. People with people and other things like that who on the same page as me. So, but yeah, I'm always try to do something, try to keep uploading more, if anything, But anyway, momentum, man. I didn't want to keep rolling, so that's why I'm rolling when I don't, what you say, have a idea or something, in my head, But anyway, man, I'm rolling, rambling on. But whatever you're doing, man, I'll probably leave this, try to keep that momentum going, you know, keep whatever you're doing is keep the momentum, try to keep rolling. You may ain't going as fast as you want, but the key is I will say this: keep rolling. Whatever you're doing, do something towards it every day, like I'm trying to do. If I ain't recording, I'm talking. Keeping that flow in my head. What I really want to do. But anyway, man, don't lose your momentum. Hopefully, and that don't stop it. But anyway, Freddie Causey, y'all be safe as always, and I always say thankful as I say. Keep God first. With everything. That's gonna be key. You know those Bible addicts. God is a jealous God. We know that. So keep him first. If you got time, think about God, with your money, time, and everything else, like I say, we know he's jealous, those Bible cats, people know that, keep him first, he's going to be the ultimate, whatever you want in life, he's going to be that source of you getting there, and staying there, his blessings, it don't have no sorrow that come with it. So, but anyway, I'm finna start rambling again. But y'all be safe, stay thankful, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. Peace out.